people can say what they want to say about this kid. I think he's Showtime, and I just love him. I like the kid.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be just fine here in Cleveland. Keeping my fingers crossed and hoping that he is the guy that we have been looking for.
Yeah.
We could be talking about him on the same level as Jackson and then Burrow and then those guys in the AFC. AFC.
He's getting an opportunity now in Cleveland with a quarterback situation that, honestly, he can come out of and win the job. I think he'll do well. I really do. I think the kid works really hard. I think he loves the game of ball. And when it comes down to it, if you have a guy like that loves the game, obviously grown up around it his whole life, I think he'll be successful. I think a lot of guys in that position, I think he, to be honest, handled it as good as you possibly can with a smile on your face and just letting everything kind of play itself. I don't think I would have been able to handle it the way that he did. It's mad props to him to be able to face that and just take it straight. I'm watching
Shedeur Sanders.
You have the QB1. Nobody else is QB1.
Sanders drawing fanfare from those in the stands and those on the field.
He gonna be the greatest.
And understand the situation that you're in and be able to approach that and get the best out of it. You could view things as you're not getting reps in a negative way, or you could view it as, okay, when it's my time to get out there. So there's no excuses, because when you get out there, nobody cares how many reps you got. Whenever you get in the game, nobody cares if you took a snap before, they care about.
Sanders, starting all the way back to when I started observing him at the Super Bowl on Radio Row, and then on the red carpet at NFL Honors, and at the various places that I saw him, Combine, you name it. I went to his Colorado showcase, and I saw great interactions with his teammates, with his coaches, with fans. He does have a great attitude.
What's up, Dog Pound Nation? Welcome back to the channel, where we're serving up the hottest NFL takes with that Cleveland grit. Today, we're zoning in on the guy who's got everyone in Brownstown talking Shedeur Sanders. This young quarterback is lighting up the fan base, and even some NFL heavyweights are throwing their weight behind him. So, let's break it all down and see if Shedeur's got what it takes to be the franchise QB Cleveland's been dreaming of. Grab a seat, maybe a burger, and let's dive into this. Right out the gate, Shedeur Sanders has become the people's champ in Cleveland. The guy's got fans eating out of his hand, and it's not just the locals. Former NFL stars are stepping up to hype him big time. Browns legend Hiu Dixon is out here saying Shedeur is already in the same league as top-tier QBs like Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, and Matthew Stafford. That's no small talk, folks. Dixon's all in saying Shedeur's got the skills, the smarts, and the swagger to lead an NFL team to the promised land. Then you've got Johnny Manziel. Yep, Johnny Football himself, going hard for Shedeur. He straight up called him the guy to take the starting QB job for the Browns. With big names like these in his corner, the question's burning. Can Shedeur rise to the occasion and lock down that QB1 spot for Cleveland? The hype train's moving fast, but can he keep it on the tracks? Let's talk about Shedeur's rise, because this kid's trajectory is straight fire. Hanford Dixon's been preaching about how he hopes Shedeur becomes the alpha dog Cleveland needs. The Browns have been speaking here for a quarterback to build around, and Dixon's betting Shedeur's the one. It's not just about his arm, though that's legit. It's about his ability to lead and bring some hope back to the fan base. Dixon's convinced Shedeur can elevate the Browns to new heights and give the dog pound something to bark about. Johnny Manziel's also been dropping some serious props in past chats, calling Shedeur the real deal. He's impressed by how Shedeur stays ice cold under pressure, handling the spotlight like a seasoned vet. Manziel even admitted he might have crumbled under the kind of heat Shedeur's facing. That's a big deal coming from a guy who's been through the ringer. Shedeur's got this chill, pound-for-head vibe that sets him apart from other young QBs, and it's exactly what Cleveland needs to start winning. But it's not just about throwing dimes on the field. Hanford Dixon's been raving about Shedeur's off-field game too. This guy's got a knack for connecting with teammates, coaches, and fans that's way beyond his years. Dixon pointed to this awesome moment at David Njoku's charity softball game, where Shedeur was out there hanging with young fans, signing autographs, and just being a down-to-earth dude. That kind of vibe, it's gold in a city like Cleveland, where fans live and breathe their team. And let's zoom in on that softball event, because it was a total game changer. Shedeur's out there making memories, not just plays. The city's already claiming him as their own, with crowds showing up everywhere he goes, rocking his jersey and chanting his name. There was this one moment caught on camera that'll give you all the feels. A kid meeting Shedeur and just losing it, yelling, "You're my QB1, Shedeur." That's the kind of bond that builds a legend, folks. Shedeur is not just here to play ball, he's here to inspire and give Cleveland something to believe in. Hanford Dixon's doubling down, saying he hopes Shedeur gets a shot to start, even if it's just for a chunk of the season. He's that confident in the kid's ability to sling it and lead the team. Dixon's got this gut feeling that Shedeur could be the guy to finally turn the Browns around and make them a contender. Now, let's talk about Shedeur's grind, because this dude's work ethic is something else. Even when he was stuck with second team reps during OTAs and minicamps, he didn't pout or slack off. Instead, he treated every snap like it was the Super Bowl. Shedeur put it best himself. You gotta own your situation. Whether you're getting reps or not, you can let it drag you down, or you can use it to fuel your fire. That's the kind of mindset that earns respect from everyone, teammates, fans, and even grizzled vets. Speaking of the locker room, they're all about Shedeur. Myles Garrett, the big dog himself, recently dropped some major love, calling Shedeur's approach locked in, professional, and straight up dominant. That's huge coming from a guy who's the heart and soul of the defense. Garrett says the whole team loves working with Shedeur because he's all about the squad and brings nothing but good vibes. Team captain Jerry Jeudy's also riding the Shedeur wave, calling him a stand-up guy who's doing big things for Cleveland. Jeudy's hyped about having him on the roster, pointing out how Shedeur is already clicking with the receivers and running the huddle like he's been doing it forever. For a rookie to have that kind of command, that's special, y'all. Even Mary Kay Cabot, who's never afraid to call it like she sees it, is on board with Shedeur. She says the vets in the locker room are fully sold on him. His maturity and professionalism are winning over everyone, from teammates to coaches to fans. Cabot's been impressed by how Shedeur handles the pressure, whether he's out there throwing lasers or talking to the media. This guy's got a presence that screams franchise quarterback, and he's proving he can handle the heat of a football crazy town like Cleveland. The Shedeur hype is only getting louder, with names like Johnny Manziel, Hanford Dixon, Myles Garrett, and Jerry Jeudy all backing him as the future of the Browns. He's not just a talented matter, he's a leader who's ready to take the reins and carry this team forward. His focus, hustle, and ability to connect to everyone around him make him more than just a rookie with potential. As the Browns keep hunting for their franchise QB, Shedeur is making it crystal clear he could be the one. So, Browns fans, what's the verdict? Is Shedeur Sanders the quarterback Cleveland's been praying for? All the support he's getting from players, coaches, and NFL legends, it's hard to deny he's got the juice. But is he ready to step up and lead the dog pen to the playoffs? Or does he still need to prove himself? Hit the comments below, smash that like button if you're Team Shedeur, and make sure to subscribe for more NFL breakdowns. Let's keep the convo rolling. Tell me what you think about Shedeur Sanders' shot at being the Browns' next big thing.